Welcome to Even More Research Secrets for Education Students. If you haven't yet watched the first 2 videos in this series, please do so now. In the last videos, you learned to use the MCC library search engine by watching real-life examples from librarian Rachel. In this video, you'll learn to use a single database instead of the search engine to find articles about education. But wait a minute, what's a database? This is another instance of jargon, in this case, library jargon. A database is a large collection of data or information, organized especially for rapid search and retrieval. Think of it as an electronic filing cabinet or plastic storage tote full of information resources. Some databases are small and focus on only one subject, while others are enormous, containing millions of resources on a variety of topics. The MCC library pays to provide access to about 160 databases. The library's search engine is a tool that searches almost all of these 160 databases at once. Some people prefer to use the library's search engine because it's just like Google and gives them the most results. However, sometimes it's a really good strategy to search one single database. Now that you know what a database is, let's dive in. Because librarian Rachel is an experienced researcher, she knew that sometimes good sources get lost in a flood of results. Instead of using the library's search engine, she decided to search a single database. Underneath the search engine, she went to Research Resources and clicked on Databases A to Z. This page lists all of the databases the library subscribes to. You can filter the list by subject, type of information resource you're looking for, or the company that provides the database. Rachel remembered that one really great database for education students is EDUC. So she clicked on the letter E at the top of the page. Then she scrolled until she saw EDUC. There are 3 ways to access the EDUC database. The content of the database remains the same, only the interface for searching it is different. Try all 3 and see which you prefer. Rachel prefers the Department of Education's interface. If you use one of the other 2 options, you will be prompted to log in. Use the same username and password that you use for Brightspace. EDUC is an acronym for Education Resources Information Center and is sponsored by the Institute of Education Sciences from the U.S. Department of Education. It contains a wide variety of materials related to many different areas of education. Rachel decided to search for articles on game-based education. She received about 3,000 results. Why so few? Remember, she searched one single database, not all 160. And 3,000 is more than enough to work with. The results preview page shows the title of the article, the author, the journal it was published in, the year it was published, and the first sentences of the abstract or summary. It also shows descriptors, or keywords. You can use these as search terms when you adjust your search. And it includes links to download the entire article or view the article on the publishing journal's website. EDUC also offers a very robust set of filters. Rachel wanted the latest research, so she selected the last 10 years filter. Because the research presentation is about teaching strategies, she decided to check out the teaching methods descriptor. The other filters include source, author, publication type, education level, audience, and location. Under location, Rachel selected United States. She was curious to see what her results looked like after applying so many filters. Just like you experiment with search terms, you will have to experiment with filters to know which combinations give you the best results. The results look fine, but Rachel knew she had more work to do. She made a list to make sure she didn't forget anything. She would remove the filters. Then, she would try searching with her terms in quotation marks to see if that changed the results at all. Finally, she would try using related search terms, like game-based learning and gamification. By using these strategies, she was confident she would find what she needed. You can too. Here's one last research tip before you go. Unlike the MCC library search engine, the EDUC database does not provide citations for you. That's why it's important that you watch the other videos to learn about resources that will help you create your own citations. That's all for this video. Please contact the library if you need help.